So I'm currently inside of our new house. It's the first house that I've ever owned. It's going to be the first house that Bobby and I own together, and where we probably have our first kid. And I'm just overjoyed. I'm just so excited. It is prettier than I even pictured it being. We actually didn't see the house before putting an offer in, so we took a leap. We're moving to Nashville, which is already a leap. We have no idea what awaits us here. And then with this house, we really just saw the pictures and said, let's do it. We're just gonna trust that God has gone before us in this entire journey and that He knows better than us where the right next place is for us to be. And I'm pretty sure He did a good job. This is something I have wanted and prayed for so long. The first house that I rented after moving out of my childhood home was a house in LA. And I lived in apartments and in dorms up until that point. But then 2021, I think it was around then, I decided that since I had Storm, I had my dog, it was time for me to rent a house. I really wanted Storm to have a nice big yard so she could just have the best life ever. I managed to find one, very cute house. But because the rental market is so crazy there, I needed 3 roommates to go in on that house with me to be able to afford living there. What I thought was going to be such a beautiful season of my life, living in a house and giving my dog the space that she needs, turned out to be a really, really toxic season. I was treated so poorly that I had to break my lease early and move. It was also a time period where I was in a really bad relationship, so I was juggling being bullied by my roommates and also the very unhealthy relationship I was in, and it was just like the weight of the world was crashing down on me. When I decided that I had to break my lease and move out, I was texting one of my good friends, one of my bridesmaids, Kemma, and I was just telling her how sad I was to not have a house. For Storm, it really was less for me, it was really for my dog. And I distinctly remember Kemma saying to me, you know what, just because that's not happening now doesn't mean that God doesn't hear your prayer and that your prayer isn't going to come true in the future. And now, Jesus just really always comes through. The waiting can be so hard, but the waiting is always for a reason, and I've seen it time and time again. I've seen it in this experience, finding this beautiful, perfect home that I get to live in with my family, raise my children in. I get to turn this house into a home, and I'm so grateful just for the way that God always works, because He's always working even when we can't see it.